Farmland in Nigeria is taking a different shape. This is Epe, and we're going to take this road tour. So if you're going to go along with me, you need to watch this video to the end. Yeah, and that's because I want you to know where the farmland is and then rush this as fast as possible. Now, farmland is one of the biggest thing you can get at the moment, and that's because there is so much money to be made in farmland. If you must know, trillions of naira was made in agriculture in 2024. Over the years, agriculture has topped the lead as regards to generating income for this country. The soil on this ground is blessed. And for most of our clients who are already into agriculture, congratulations. And if you know that you're getting it and you are also waiting to get your product, congratulations. And for those who are still doubting that they've been hearing a lot of things about agriculture, how does it work? I mean, how do you do these things? So I'm going to share my own knowledge with you in this particular video so that you have an idea how this is done and how you can also take advantage and be part of this particular project. All right, so this is Ekpe, and as you can see, we are still driving straight now. So we are going straight to the particular property where we have the farmland. And the farmland is not in Ekpe, but it is very closer to Ekpe. So I started from the fish runabout in Ekpe to show you that right from after Ekpe to where we have this land is not far anymore. It should be less than 20 minutes drive. So while you are watching this video, I will be very glad if you watch it to the end so that you will have a very nice view of where this particular farmland is, and at the same time you will understand farming in Nigeria and how to put in your funds into farming. Even if you're not on ground, you live in diaspora and you just feel that you need to have a farmland in Nigeria, this should be the next bet for you. So I'm really concerned with most of our clients who are looking out to get properties in Nigeria. Especially, they don't have so much, but they want something they can just key in and then let the land be working for them. Okay, even if it's not producing so much now, but you know that it's your farmland and it's producing something, or you're giving it out on lease and then you're earning something from it. So this farmland that we are driving to is in Ijebu-Ode, and as we drive down, I want you to pay attention to everything I'm going to be showing you around this axis. So we are fast approaching the K2 runabout. All through this location, we have a lot of properties around this axis, and while we're driving, I'll also be happy to show you one of our newly launched bungalows. Okay, it's still in progress. We're still building so that you will see where the estate is. And for most of our clients who are waiting for land price to go down, land price does not go down. No matter the kind of price of land you've seen in the past, it doesn't go down, it keeps going up. And that's why you need to make your decision on time, and information will help you do that better. So I need you to pay attention to every details you'll be getting right here. So some of my clients have been asking me, oh, Ekpe is not developed as we expect. What's going on? Development does not spring up in a location immediately. It takes some time, and when that time comes, you will not be getting land for these prices, honestly, because Ekpe is the closest to where we have the Lekki airport. And you all know that when it comes to Ikeja, what developed Ikeja is the airport, and it's coming right here. So if you ask me very well, how much is land in Magodo, you should know that Magodo is very expensive. It's not where the airport is, but it's closer to the airport. So that is how Ekpe is going to be like in a few years' time. So in terms of farmland, we have different kind of farming. We have crops farming, we have fish farming, we have livestock, we have cocoa farming, we have palm farming. That's the one that produces palm oil, palm kernel, and all of that. So all of these farming are real, and we also have ranch farming. So for those who don't know, all these farming are available in Nigeria. So when we talk about crops, they're looking at pepper and so many other things. Like habanero pepper is one big market. If you must know, the normal pepper from the north is now very, very expensive. And then habanero pepper that used to be very expensive is meeting up to it. And habanero pepper, you don't need to put too much. All you need to put is just a little. And guess what? It's ready. So I'm really looking out on most of our clients who are telling me, Anne, I think I'm interested in owning this farmland. Because there was a time I met a Chinese man inside one of our farmland, and you won't even believe that this particular Chinese man told me why he left his country and came to Nigeria. I'm like, why did you leave your country and come to Nigeria for this kind of farmland? He told me that if I know how much is made in habanero pepper farming, and I also use habanero pepper. So that tells you that there are some farmland that are specifically for a particular purpose, and it's serving its purpose. Because habanero pepper, a pinch rubber in some locations is 12,000. A pinch rubber in some location is 15,000, and that is small harvest. So imagine you selling it in bags or in big baskets to people who are reselling. It's going to be big blow. Or you have like a shop, you buy a shop and then you stock it, and people come there and they buy it in baskets or they buy it in bag. That is a good offer. So I'm just trying to tell you how you can make farming very easy and then have a lot of things in place. If you want to go into it fully, you can decide to have it as a structure, or you just have it as a farmer who just resells, okay, to someone who later package it. And you can do both if you want. So it's very important for you to know how these things work and how you can be part of this. And as you're driving, we are fast approaching the K2 roundabout, and I know a lot of us are willing to see the progress of this particular bungalow. So we're going to drive through so that you see what it looks like. And then some of our clients who have properties around this axis, like the Lakeview Park and Resort, congratulations, because prices of land with government documents is very expensive right now. The least price you will get of a plot of land in Ekpe with government documents is 22 million naira. In some locations, 25 million naira. So you can see that prices are already skyrocketing, even without me not saying it. You can see the Lakeview Park and Resort signboard in front. That's it over there. And here is the K2 roundabout, So we're going to drive to this road, and this road takes us to Ijebode area. And this is K2 Ijebode Expressway. So while we drive down, there is so much work ongoing in this axis. There's a police station on your left, and there is a food company by the government on your left. So while we drive down, you see that there is road expansion ongoing. All of these things are going to make prices of properties in this axis really shoot up. If you must know, prices of properties in Ijebode is also growing, like it's, I do not say it, like it's moving. So while you're watching this video, I want you to check the number showing on your screen. If you have questions, feel free to ask us at the comment section right now, or you send it to the WhatsApp number, and we have our team on ground to attend to you immediately. So on your right, we have the mega bungalow, one of our bungalows selling right here. So for those who don't know where it is, that is where it is, okay? And construction is ongoing. And if you want to get more questions about this, please ask, and I'll be willing to give you more details immediately. So while we're driving this road, a lot of people will be asking questions on, okay, and I can see the road expansion. Okay, what do you have within this axis? We have a whole lot. So I'm just going to share a few with you in this video so that you will be part and parcel of those who are enjoying properties when the price is still very low. When the price is low is when you get properties, and you enjoy the real value just in no time. And for most of our clients who are looking out on locations like this, it's a great opportunity to grab. Anywhere you see government doing one or two, it is said that that place is really going to skyrocket in price. Be joke, not true. And if you check well, Lekki Phase 1 used to be water lock and all of that, and the road was very narrow. I remember almost 15 years ago, the road was very narrow. And then after a while, the government started working on the road before the LCC toll gate and all that. And it was very surprising to see that government has gone really far in this project. Like, they've done more than we can imagine. And if you look at it very well, the Lekki as a den, land there used to be about 100 million or thereabouts, I think lesser than that. And then as I speak with you, you want to get a plot of land in Lekki Phase 1, you're looking at 800 million, 1 point something billion. And that is how it rolls. You want half plots, you're looking at 400 million, 500 million. So why am I saying this? I'm pushing this to you because I know that everybody should understand just simple ways of Lagosians. Prices of land is increasing every day. Prices of houses is increasing every day. Landlords are increasing their rent every day, which brings us to, what is available? What is available is where people are moving to. Where are people moving to? People are moving to areas they have land, areas they have properties, and development will start springing up there. And when government starts seeing that development starts springing up in those locations, then you see that they start developing inside the streets, so that people can have good driveway to their estates, to their properties, and all of this makes life much easier for real estate buyers, whether you live in Nigeria or you live in diaspora. If I must say, most of our clients who live in diaspora, they are always concerned with properties they buy and they don't even know what they can do on it. Now, there are some properties you can do farming on if it's in Lagos. There are some properties you can farm on in Lagos. Lagos is zoned. Lagos is zoned. I repeat, Lagos is zoned. There are lands that are meant for residential. There are lands that are meant for commercial. If you want to get more information about this, go through our playlist. I have the 30 days real estate challenge. I did cohort 1 last year and I did cohort 2 this year. So I need you to go watch it and understand zoning of land. I keep doing it every year because I know that some people don't understand this and they need to know where does their land fall in. If you don't know where your land falls in, start calling your realtor and ask so that you will know where your land falls in. If your realtor does not know, get a surveyor to help you check where your land falls in so that your mind will be at rest. Now, all of these things would help you as a real estate buyer to be more concerned on what to do on your land. Now, there are some land that you can do farming. If it's in other states, there are some lands you can do farming. So the location I'm taking you to is in Ijebu and it's for farming. So when you look at land that is set for farming, it is good for you to farm on it. So the first thing you might want to do is to have a soil test. Now, the soil test will tell you if it's okay to farm the kind of products you want to farm on it. For example, you want to plant palm so that it will grow and then you can now be harvesting and then reselling it. So you might want to go into farming, which is okay. You might think of cocoa. Cocoa is another one because Nestle, they use cocoa. So many companies that does Bonfita Cabaret, they use cocoa. So some of these companies that uses cocoa, they buy cocoa always. And you wouldn't want to start cocoa business in a small way. But the least I always tell every client is you need to start with an acre. Because when you get an acre, you will be able to harvest something good. And then you will be able to ensure that you sell it well. Nobody will buy little cocoa from you. Else, you'll be looking for who to go and give so that you will sell the cocoa. Now, in order for you not to lose money, it is very much advisable for you to buy your cocoa. Okay, and buy the seed, the one they used to plant. Check how to do these things. Okay, we have professionals that can guide you through. All right, and then you go into the cocoa farming. All right, cocoa farming is quite different. There are locations where you can farm cocoa. There are locations where you can't farm cocoa. You need to understand how these things work and then put them into play. We also have ranch. We have so many things about in terms of farming, both in Abeokuta area in Ogun State. So this is just for this particular video because I want you to see how close this place is to Lagos. Imagine you having, a farmland that produces palm, and then there are set out companies that buys all these things easily, and then you make an agreement with them. And then you look at the logistics on how to move this product when you harvest to where you are going to sell it. All of these things are what you put in play to make your business a success. Now, if you don't know how to go about this, there are a lot of, farmers that are into this, they've been doing it for years, they grow in it, they will do it for you and you pay them for their services. Now, you can sit anywhere in the world and then have this kind of farmland. So people will tell me, I just want cash crop, I want to eat fresh food, I want to eat this, I want to eat that. It's okay, but know that it's your farmland. You can decide to farm this year. You can decide to farm something else next year. You can decide to farm another thing another year. You can decide to lease the farmland. It all depends on you. But having a farmland is becoming a necessity to every Nigerian, whether you live in Nigeria or you live in diaspora. Farmland should be your next bet. You should have farmland, and the kind of money made in farmland is really huge. When I mean it's really huge, the farmland product you're going to harvest, you would sell and they make money. Secondly, the farmland would also be appreciating in value. I'm just saying this so that you know how much money can be made in farmland. Imagine you bought a farmland 5 years ago, and after another 5 years, which is now, you want to resell. How much do you think you'll be reselling the farmland? You're going to sell it very huge, because farmland, people have started knowing that farming, there is money in it. Farming, a lot of money is being made. And you that is watching this video, you're still thinking of which farmland should you get. That is strange. Okay, so the farmland we are driving to is in Ijebu-Ode. And then, so this is precisely at Akpa Aledo Ososa in Ijebu-Ode. It's off Itoki Ikorodu Expressway. And most of our clients who have gotten this farmland, they are very happy. We have clients who have started farming already, and this is very encouraging. Now, a lot of clients who have visited some of the farmlands we have around, they still come back to this particular farmland. And one of the reasons that I detected why they're coming back to this farmland is because it's closer to companies like Flour Mill. Okay, it's not far from Flour Mill. It's not far away from Pogi College of Education. Far away from Tai Sholari University. Is not far away from Ministry of Agriculture and so many other locations around this axis. If you want to know, I'll be willing to share that with you right via our WhatsApp. So you can send us a WhatsApp message asking for the landmark, and we'll definitely forward them to you. Now, a lot of farmers in this location are cashing out very fast. If you drive down, you will see where they are making gari and all of that. And all of these things are freshly made, no chemical. The ground soil is healthy, like it's good for farming. So you don't need all of this to produce, what you need to produce. Now, one of my clients who decided to visit this site for cocoa farming, he liked this location. After all, we later went to other farmland, but guess what? He still liked this particular farmland, and that is very interesting to me. And most of our clients who also visited this farmland, they were like, Anne, this is the best. And this farmland is not far away from the expressway. It's in a very calm neighborhood, well secured. I repeat, well secured. So when we're talking about security of farmland, this is one. Now, any property you have within Ijebu-Ode, Lagos, it is well secured. Nothing like issues around it if you are buying from the right source. Okay? And when it comes to security of you visiting your farmland, it is well secured. Yeah. From HTH Ampere Limited, it is well secured. And then when we're looking at locations, we're about to turn to that road. Okay, so please pay attention to the road drive so that you don't miss out on when you want to go there by yourself. And it's always good when you are getting properties via HTH Ampere Limited, you consider locations like this, and then you say, thank you so much for bringing this kind of deal to me. I always like it when I get one of good reviews. If you go to our Google on HTH Ampere Limited, just type HTH Ampere Limited reviews on Google, you'll see different clients from different part of the world dropping their comments, and this is quite interesting. This is very, very interesting to me, and it makes the brand much more lively, having known that we have satisfied clients all over the world. And let's dig down back into farmland. But if you haven't subscribed yet to our YouTube channel, please do that. Turn on your notification bell to get notified on each time we post right on the Hotspot TV. Follow us up on all of our social media platforms and make sure you stay tuned to watch a lot more that we have right here. And for some of our clients who is so happy to be here watching this video to the end, I have a special gift for you, and by the end of this video I'm going to share the gift, so please make sure you watch this video to the end so you can get the gift. And a lot of our clients who are ready for farm produce and you don't know where to start, you don't know the kind of farming you should go into, and you don't know how it works in Nigeria, who to sell to, I've been able to create an ebook, and the ebook is going for 20,000 naira. So if you want the ebook for 20,000 naira, please do let me know. I will share it with you immediately. And for those who are thinking of farmland and they don't know how to go about it, this ebook is really going to open up your mind to farming, and then you can go ahead and pick the kind of farmland you want and start it. Be happy with it. Go through the book, work on it, get professionals that would help you, and then you come back to thank me. And for this particular farmland that we're driving to, I'm happy to share with you that we have hectares available. Like I said, most of the people who are getting farmland, they get them in acres and hectares. You can't get one plot of farmland, two plots of farmland, and expect to sell something big out of it. The more the farmland, the more you make profit. So if you are going to start a farmland and you want to make a whole lot of it, please start with an acre. If you have money, start with 5 acres. With that, you can have good companies to buy it in bulk from you. So I've said that from the beginning of this video, and I hope you got that clearly. So for some of our clients who have started farmland, that got the farmland via HT Champion Limited, the gift is they are getting the ebook for free. So you're getting farmland via HT Champion Limited. After the procedure of the payments and everything, we give you the farmland ebook for free. So farming in Nigeria, how it works, what you can farm, what you can make from it, companies you can sell to. Please be very ready to go through the ebook so that you don't just say because it's free, then you just keep it aside and be asking questions. I think it's better if you're getting it, whether you're buying it or you're getting it for free, make sure that you are going through the ebook. The ebook will definitely open up your mind to know where to fix your fund under the agricultural sector. It took me some months to go through some courses and then appreciate the fact that agriculture is a limelight in Nigeria. It is no joke that so many people look down on agriculture because they tell you it's a dirty job. I don't want to stay in my hand. How can I go and touch cutlass? I've been working in office for years. Sometimes you could even get all these things for your retirement. Honestly, you want to retire in few years, you want to retire next year, you want to retire in 5 years, you have gotten your farmland ready on having to know that, oh, I have my farmland to visit, I have my farmland, and I'll teach you how to put your farmland in play and how to run it easily without stress. So all of those things are in the ebook. So you want to get it, good and fine. You want to go ahead and get your farmland and we get it started, that's fine. So I do not manage farmland. I can only introduce you to companies who do it so that you can liaise with them and they do it. Okay, so thank you people for staying tuned to watch this video. I know you'll be asking me, oh, and where are we going to? We're about to turn into this particular location. Please, you can do a pause on the video closely and watch where we are going to so that you don't miss out on road connection. So now the good thing is a plot of land here is 1.8 million naira, but we're running on a promo offer that is very juicy. You get 6 plots, which is an acre, you get it for 10.5 million naira. All inclusive. You don't pay any other fee. No developmental fee, no agency fee, nothing. Okay, so with 10.5 million naira, I can actually congratulate you as Farmer Farmer Choma, Farmer Day, Farmer Chichi, Farmer Bosse. Okay, so I can congratulate you happily that you are now that farmer, because you now have a farmland you can work with. Nigeria's soil is so blessed, and this property has got a registered survey already, so which means that as you're getting it, we're going to be giving you your registered survey and other documents attached. Remember, as you're getting this particular deal, you have a free farming manual that can help you depending on the kind of farming you want to go through. It will guide you easily. You don't need to stress yourself. All you need to do is go through the farmland and come back to thank me for this. I'm super happy to share with you that most of our clients who have gotten this particular deal, they have started their farming. Nothing like once you get your allocation instantly, after payment, you get your document is out, you get your document, we allocate you and you start farming. This is what a lot of people have been waiting for. They need peaceful farmland, they need where they can call their own, and they need a secured space they can put in that farm produce. So here we are at this particular farmland. You can see that it's closer to the expressway. It's a few minutes away from the expressway. It's not that deep inside. And a lot of farmers who are in this town already, or that in diaspora, they have people farming for them right here. They come here time to time to come and check how the farming is going. So if you must know, this is the closest to the Ekpe area. So if you are going to sell to companies within Lagos, within Ogun State, this is where you should be. It is extremely close. I wouldn't want to speak this over and over again. All I want to say is thank you for staying tuned. If you're interested to own this farmland in acres, give us a call. Let's bring you on board. Let's ensure that you are securing the right farmland in Nigeria. Opportunity to meet a client whose parents were into cocoa, and I was so surprised that he knew so much about cocoa farming. So this will tell you that so many people actually come out from a home whereby farming is their major, and I wouldn't want you to let that slide, because a lot of people are making it in farming. Farm produce, there's money. You're buying to resell, there's money. You are planting to sell, there's money. The sweetest is the planting to sell, because you don't have to spend so much if you are close to the water. Or you create a borehole within your farmland. So these are some of the things that you can get from the ebook that I made by myself. So I am very happy to come to an end of this video, because you're closer to the farmland. And if you haven't subscribed yet to our YouTube channel, please do that right now. Turn on your notification bell to get notified on each download post right on the Hatta TV. So we are very active on our YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. Please go there and connect with us. And I wish you can also subscribe, follow us immediately, so that whenever we drop any video, you will be among the first set to get notified. Okay. All right. Thank you, people, for staying tuned up to this very level. So here is the free thing I have for you. Now, if you have been looking at getting a farmland and you don't know what to plant, I have a journal I'll share with you. The journal just lists different kind of farming you can pick from. So send us a DM right now and write farming, okay? And we will send you the journal so that you can see the list of farm produce you can have in Nigeria that is very lucrative on your farmland. So this is for free. You're going to get this for free. Okay, it's just a very short journal. And some people might say, oh, and is this thing free? Yes, it's useful to those that it's going to be useful for. If you say it's not useful to you, it's useful to some, we will be very happy to say, and thank you so much for giving us this journal. So send us a DM on our WhatsApp number on the screen, which is +234 81223 45752, and we will be very active to give you all of this on time. Remember, this farmland is not going to wait for you. We've been selling and it might be sold out in no time. So hurry, get your land and start your farmland on time. And the retirees, both the ones in Nigeria and the ones in diaspora, let's get you on board so that you can own your farmland and you thank me later for bringing this kind of juicy offer to you. Thank you, people, and I remain Anne Azonobi, your number one real estate expert in Nigeria. And we've served over 1,700 clients in Nigeria and in diaspora. We have one of the best Google reviews that you can think of. And I'm super happy today to share my honest view about farming through this video. And for those who are into farming already and you want to share their experience below, please feel free to drop your nice experience below. If it's not nice, let's hear and we'll help you sort it out. If it's a challenge, drop them at the comment section box. We will be happy to help you solve this on time. And welcome. We are just at the farmland we've been waiting for. As you can see, we've started off fencing already. Thank you so much and see you there.